Okay, since nobody have said my screen is visible or not, I hope my screen is visible. Okay, is my screen visible? Okay, so I hope it is. Uh, so we are through with module one of our digital marketing course. So this I'll be sharing it in the group. But you all can go through this, what we have installed and what have been covered so far. So we are done with module one, which is Introduction to Digital Marketing. So we saw how the digital came into being, the digital technologies came into being. Before everything was manual, now it's digital. So it's easier to sell and to promote products and services for brands. Then the key terms and concepts uh, for digital marketing, which is poem, paid, owned, earned media. We have, of course, in terms of business, we always have the essentials one, so which is like sales funnel. Then there's return on investment, which is ROI, and all those. So in this uh, uh, in class number two, we also saw about the other key terms when we are discussing digital marketing, which is impressions, reach, and other terms like that. Then we saw the paid, owned, and earned media. There were assignments as well on this. We introduced the social media platforms. You guys will be more versed than me in this, but in using how to use social media platforms. New and newer features are rolling out, new and new things are rolling out. We have shorts, we have reels. Then we also saw, we have been comparing through module number one between traditional and digital marketing. There were separate assignments as well. I hope all of you have submitted the assignments. I will be like I am to submit a review on Monday, so but you have time till then to submit if you have not so far. So I request you all, if you those who have not, to submit your assignments as soon as you can. And then we, in the previous class, in the last class, we saw about digital campaigns, what digital campaigns are, and we had interactive discussion on some of the popular ad campaigns by like Fortune 500 companies, so by big companies. So this is module number two. We are starting the new role of the consumer. So we are the consumer when we are buying it. Consumer does not necessarily mean only eating. When we consume, it's also data. We are consuming data. So we are using data like the internet, the MB, the GB, megabyte, gigabyte, whatever we are doing. When we are using mobile phone, we are using the internet, and then that also it comes within the ambit of consumption. So the new role of the consumer, it means sort of how digital technologies is enabling consumers. It's empowering consumers. And of course, when we are saying consumers, it means like buyers. So buyers of any business. It can also be for hardware. It can be for as small as nail, uh, the one that we put on the wall. So nails. It can be for any hardware, maybe even for brick and mortar industries. That's what it's called. So it's also for brick, it's also for cement. So any sort of buying. So the new role of consumer is how digital technologies is empowering consumption, is empowering consumers, right? So in today's class, we are looking at permission marketing, why consumer consent matters. So uh, basically, before when in traditional marketing, as we have discussed, it was a one-way communication. There was it there were ways, there were surveys that people could do, that brands could do, but then it was difficult and it was a costly affair to do a survey, to uh, get feedback from the people. Essentially, what they had to do is, you know, say for clothing brands, maybe they will ask somebody with some forms, and they will ask them to go to shopping mall, and then in shopping mall they would ask, have you used this product, have you heard about this product, what product have you heard about, and things like that. And then some people will also go from house to house asking for feedbacks like that. Have you used this product? Have you heard about this product? Have you heard about this brand? And all those. So it was a costly affair, and brands needed to wait to listen to all of those feedbacks, and then they could take marketing decisions. And if the people are aware about the brand or not, if the people are aware of the brand, if why they are not buying from the brand. So marketing was like a very wide and very big work earlier. So now that we have digital marketing, things are easier. So it have enabled two-way communication. So there's the analytics part of it. There are the insights where we see how many impressions our post got or our feedback got. The same thing also happens when we are looking at the websites. So websites also have analytics. So analytics, the insights are not just about social media and our posts, the reels that we do. So the analytics is connected with almost everything which is in digital, the videos on YouTube, our websites, the applications and everything. So we know, like the computer can tell people behind the internet in the back end, they can tell who is using what software in what particular time, like that. So with the advent of digital marketing, there's more power vested on the consumer because of that two-way communication. Because of that two-way communication, now we can instantly say that a brand is good or bad. We can um, we can bring a big brand down. Earlier, that was not possible. Now, say there's also consumer forums. If you want to file a complaint about some brand because they gave faulty faulty product or bad service, somebody said that they will give you a service, but they did not provided the service. So scams are rising, yes, but for big brands, it's they are under more scrutiny nowadays. So there's more power with the consumers. So today's presentation explores the concept of permission marketing, marketing which takes permission. Before, when there was billboards, the billboards don't need to ask permission. Users need to pay the billboard company and print out a very big flex according to that size, and ask the billboard company to place it in their billboard. So the same thing was with TV commercial. Whichever was going on, users need to pay them, and then they will put it up. And so consumers were made to consume advertisements without their knowledge, or they didn't had any power over it. But nowadays, with the digital marketing concept, there's the concept of permission marketing, which highlights the significance in modern digital marketing and the necessity of consumer consent for effective engagement. So, say this entire module will be a two-way: us as a consumer, what power we have, and us as a future digital marketer, how we can incorporate these concepts into our marketing strategy. So again, this will be beneficial even when you are working for some company, and this will be beneficial also when you are uh, promoting your own product or your service, right? Anybody, any questions so far? If I'm going too fast, if it's okay, this module will be a little bit more on the theory part, and we will be making observations mostly, how it is used, where it is used. So permission marketing is a strategy where businesses seek explicit consent from consumers before sending promotional messages. So just as the name it suggests, that is brands, they will be asking permission from the consumers, and if they get permission, then they will uh, send out their marketing materials to them. This approach contrasts with traditional marketing methods that often interrupt consumer activities with unsolicited ads, just like in television. We are looking at, say, a interesting movie or an interesting serial, and just when the part it comes, then we see that there's like an ad coming up. So more interesting part, the more ads it'll come up. So the same thing is happening with um, if you're using Microsoft Word on the desktop app without buying it, the free version. Even then, there's ads which come up. So certain things from the traditional marketing are still there. Even on YouTube also, YouTube also has that ad policy, ads coming up. So most of those ads are skipped, and people are say they usually do not appreciate those kind of ads which interrupts your work. So marketing is to promote, and if we are interrupting, then we are disturbing, and that means the consumer are not also paying attention unless the advertisement is very interesting. So this term was coined by Seth Godin. It represents a shift towards creating meaningful interactions where consumers are active participants than mere targets. So when we see ads on YouTube, then we feel interrupted, we feel disturbed. And that's why our engagement, our interest on the ad which is going on, it's challenged. So if the ad is very interesting in something of our interest, then we will be paying attention, or otherwise we're just waiting for that time span to go so that we can press on that skip button. So we are not the active participants when that form of marketing is shown, right? So what we are looking in permission marketing is the active participation of the consumers. So when we seek permission from people to tell them about our brand or like our service, then uh, they they feel there's more engagement. They can tell you if they are free to listen to you, and if they say that they are free to listen to you, and then you start promoting your brand or your service, you start telling. It's essentially just like you meet your friend on the road, and then you ask them, hey, do you have 5 minutes? I have something to tell you. Then your friend says, okay, I'm busy, and let's meet some other time, or like I will call you up, or something like that. And then you know that okay, he or she is busy, so like they will get back to you later on. Or if they say, okay, I'm free, I'm not in a hurry, then they will listen to you more carefully, and they will be involved in whatever you're trying to say. So the concept of permission marketing is exactly that. So we are looking at active participation of the consumers, because marketing is, we know that like brands are trying to sell, so the impression of marketing it's less. So when people try to pitch an idea too much, then the other people think that they are trying to oversell it, maybe like it's um, uh, like that. Maybe they're not being able to, and there are like lots of back in the mind thoughts which keeps on coming when somebody tries to market a product or a service. So this active participation is the key in permission marketing. So the examples are free ebooks and guides. So email newsletters are one. So okay, this free ebooks and guides. Have you signed up for like any one of you? Have you signed up for free ebooks and guides? Maybe on Instagram or on TikTok. Um, like ebook and guides on TikTok. Some people they are telling about something about affiliate marketing maybe, and there are lots of videos which keeps on coming on the social media. They are saying they have a business model, which business model will like bring you lots and lots of money. Comment mm, hello maybe in the comment section, and I will send you a free ebook, or I will send you like something like that. Comment hello down below, or comment XYZ down below, and then we'll be sending you an ebook. Okay, maybe not. So essentially, it's form of marketing that people they will create a content. Showing the example is a better way of learning it. See, it doesn't shows up when we need it. Just trying to find from a post which will have. Okay, this one. To indicate your interest, drop comment below interested and I'll reach out to you directly or DM me. So this is a form of permission marketing. There's also interested, DM me or comment below. Let's build something amazing together. So this is basically like also a call to action. That's what we call as marketers. So this is a form of permission marketing. So as soon as somebody comments in here, we know that they are interested. So basically, it's like when we are marketing it to a wide number of people, right? So from that number of people, we do not know who are interested and who are not. Say, say when we are marketing, it's like lots and lots of people are there. Lots and lots of people are there. So when we are marketing one thing and then we are sending it to everyone, then we do not know what interests them. So maybe we are sending to 1,000 people. From 1,000 people, we do not know that how many of them will be interested. We can target it using when we are posting it. Nowadays, we can target it. We can do it with demographics. We can do it with, say, with age, with gender, then with other kind of interests and all. But then we are finding them. We do not know that if they are looking for uh, service providers like us or not. They are looking for um, products vendors like us or not. So suppose if if you are trying to sell a perfume, maybe when you put up a post of a perfume, and then there you can write DM for if you're interested, DM interested down below in the comment section, and then only those people who are interested in that kind of perfume that you have put the post, so they will comment in your post. So even if you have just 2 or 3 comments, you know that those 2 and 3 comments are interested in your product. So if we are reaching out to 1,000 people, we are not sure that if 1,000 people are interested at all in our product or not. Right. So when we are targeting them, then we have, say, 500 people or like 200 people. Even from that also, we cannot tell that they are interested in our product or service or not. So this holds true if it's your own brand. This holds true if it's your company's brand. If you are doing marketing for a company, then even for that company and that brand, we are not sure if they are interested or not. Because sometimes, say, this one is like a job post. We are hiring join our startup team. So they need a website developer, app developer, graphics designer, video editors, video shooters. So basically, they just need like how many? 5 to 10 people, right? From 5 to 10 people, they can put an ad, and maybe that look for 5 to 10 people. Maybe they can reach 1,000 people, maybe 10,000, 100,000 people. But even from there, they won't know who are interested in them or not. Only those people who are like for job searches. So yes, they usually send like there's also job profile. There are other platforms where we can go and we can give for our job uh, proposals and all. So it's more think it got hanged, the machine, the system. Let's wait for some time. Okay, so for products and for services, when we are doing permission marketing, then that's effective way. The number of people or the number of comments that we will get is less, but then the percentage of people who are interested in the product will be more. So in other forms of marketing, when we are publishing posts and we are doing advertisements, paid campaigns, then maybe we get like 100,000 people who viewed our advertisement, but then from there maybe 3 or 4 people or 10 people will be interested. In traditional marketing, there was a quote like you pitch it to 100 people, and from 100 people, 1 people will be interested in your product. So that's the ratio, 1 is to 100. Nowadays, in social media, it's like almost 1 is to 1,000 or 1 is to 5,000, 10,000, like that. So then it becomes more difficult to tell if they are interested or not, if they will buy or not. But then when we have them commenting on the post, so then it becomes more easier for us to tell that they will be buying our product or our service or not. Okay, so email newsletters are another way where users opt in to receive updates. SMS marketing, where users give consent to receive text messages. And chatbot marketing, where users initiate communication with a chatbot. So we also have permission marketing when we are installing games and playing it on our app. So even when we are installing some applications on our system, then we have that option where we can receive marketing materials from them. I hope you have noticed that. Have you noticed something like this? Would like to send you push notifications. Okay, don't allow. When we install mobile applications, this is fairly common. When we are installing any form of mobile application, then that asks us for some app ask for several notifications. So this is again a form of permission marketing. So once we press OK, then they will keep us sending permission marketing. So usually with e-commerce websites, we get a lot of like options like this. So these all are form of permission marketing. So in the back end, it's called permission marketing. Marketers, they discuss it as permission marketing. But in the front end, in the design, we have it written something like this. So essentially, it's a form of permission marketing. Then also for this is for cookie, not for permission marketing. If you're thinking, then see, this is a website called Extreme Push. We have get the latest updates. Extreme Push Limited needs the contact information you provided to us to contact you about our products and services. So this is a form of permission marketing. So for email newsletters, we will people will come and who are interested. There are many people in the world who actually go and who actually put their email ID in here, and then they will press that sign up. So essentially, when you press sign up in here, then your email will be stored in their email list. So from their email list, they will keep on sending you emails from time to time, which usually comes up on our promotions page, right? So these free ebooks and guides are interesting, and this is happening quite a lot, like especially for social media, because nowadays social media is a big uh, platform for marketing, and it's very cost effective. It doesn't cost you much. So if you guys have any services that you're trying to sell, maybe graphics design, maybe video editing, maybe some form of things like that, then it will be very easier for you guys to um, incorporate permission marketing. Just publish whatever your interest is, your product or your service is, and then from there you write, just you have to add a line that comment so and so XYZ down below, comment interested down below, and then I will reach you in your DM or something like that. So once they comment in your post, then you know that they are interested, and then you can reach it out. So that is form of permission marketing, happens in many sizes and shape, in app, in websites, in even in SMS also. So importance of consumer consent. Consumer consent is crucial in permission marketing as it fosters trust and establishes a foundation for long-term relationship. So this is, it fosters trust when they comment. Like, mostly we comment only in posts where we actually have that urge to comment. We feel like commenting. Only in our very maybe close friends or with whom we are in touch, we usually like to comment in their posts or their reel, like that. So that is a form of human behavior. So when people are commenting in your post or you are commenting in some brand's post, then in the back of your head, back of our brain, uh, there forms a certain quotient of trust. So that can be enhanced. By and by, that can establish a foundation for long-term relationship. Keep in mind, it establishes a foundation. So only the base is created. Long-term relationship will only maintain when uh, like you are receiving what you expect, and like that. So when they are doing what they are saying, when consumers willingly opt in, they demonstrate interest, leading to higher engagement rates and a more effective marketing strategy. So a business, unlike Coca-Cola and those Fortune 500 companies who have like billions and billions of customers, so a small scale business can run with just maybe 10, 15 customers, repeat customers, 10, 15 repeat customers, and XYZ number of one-time customers, right? Even if you have, say, you're selling very small product, or you're selling your services, maybe graphics design services or any form of multimedia services for a very less amount, even then you will see that you only need maybe a very less number. You don't need like 100, 200, because as a freelancer, when you start it off, when you're working as a freelancer, you can only tackle projects maybe 10, 15, 20 a month. So you will only need 10, 20 separate customers. So a repeat customer will be one who will have maybe 4, 5 orders in a month. So you will only need maybe, if it's video, then the value is a little bit more high. Even for graphics design also, it's good. But then essentially you just need like 20, 25 people who are interested in your product, in your service every month. So that's why even if we do not do a very large scale advertisement, even then it works out with effective strategies like this permission marketing. Since there's higher engagement rates, they willingly opt in by themselves. Nobody is forcing them to do it. And this is a more effective marketing strategy. This consent empowers consumers, giving them control over their interaction with brands. Just like when we are for this application, maybe this is a game or maybe something. Say if it's a game, we are interested in the game. We are not interested in listening about their marketing and what they are trying to sell. So we mostly with I press don't allow, only to some which I'm genuinely interested. There I press OK, but I try to keep it as minimum as I can because I don't want my phone to be ringing and sending me notifications like the 10, 20 notifications in 1 second. Are we clear till now, class? Do you have any questions? Can't see your screen. Okay. Can you see my screen now? Okay, perfect. So, shift from traditional advertising. So, as in the starting of the class, as we already discussed, that traditional advertising often relies on intrusiveness. They intrude in whatever interesting, and especially when the climax portion it comes. Then TV commercials and pop-up ads on YouTube is the same thing, which annoys consumers. So in contrast to that, permission marketing emphasizes engagement, and then it's a more gentle form of marketing. Like, I am not intruding your space, but would you be interested in listening to what I am trying to tell you? So then when you say yes, then it's like your mind also, it's not trying to fight it. So your mind is going with the flow. So then it becomes easier. And not every brand is trying to, is trying to manipulate us or trying to use us. So there are many brands and many businesses which are actually helping us and taking humanity forward. So permission marketing emphasizes engagement, inviting consumers to opt in for communication and offer value in return. So value can be anything, value can be knowledge, value can be saving time, value can be even like monetary. This approach, this modern approach reflects changing consumer preferences where audiences expect brands to respect their choice and cater to their interests. So where audiences expect brands to respect their choices, so when we know that the brand is expecting our respecting our choices, then we trust the brand more, that the brand is not uh, intrusive, it's not spying on us. And of course, it's not disturbing us every moment of the day. Like when social media first started up, then there were lots of Facebook had lots of notifications. It was very boring. Many people they stopped using Facebook after that because every second it will keep on sending notifications. Someone's birthday is coming up. Someone liked on your message. Someone commented on your message, and they will send you email. They will send you notifications in your mobile. That was very, very, very boring and disturbing as well. So types of permission marketing. So there's explicit and implicit permission. So explicit permission occurs when consumers actively agree to receive marketing information such as subscribing to a newsletter. Subscribing to a newsletter. they will be sending it via email. So not only this, if you want to see, most websites have this uh, newsletter thing. So let's say graphics design. We go to some random website, Figma instruction design. Okay, this is interaction design, a form of multimedia design where we are designing interactions. And this one, get inspired weekly. Join 318,826 designers and get weekly inspirations and design tips in your inbox. So this is what they are writing, but this is a form of permission marketing, and we will put our email ID here, and we will press subscribe. Interaction design. I was subscribed here long back, maybe. Not bad. Let's go for it. And check your inbox. Action required. Confirm your email in the link sent. Don't see your email. Check your spam folder. So permission marketing, they are making double sure that I am interested in this. So if I go to my inbox, I find their email, IDF, please confirm your email, confirm email and download ebook. They are also sending an ebook, right? So then they know that I am very interested in interaction design. Let's go for this. Download my free ebook manually. Then this have UX design, table of context. Okay. So this is a good read. Maybe I will read it later on. You guys can, if you are anybody interested in this, I can also share it if you want to learn something extra. This is from the class. Okay, probably you already have a lot to study, so maybe not. Such as subscribing to newsletter, this is a form of explicit permission. So I have given explicit permission to that website, IXDF. So implicit permission, however, is based on the context of existing relationships like past purchases or user behavior. Both types play a role in building a consumer's trust and comprehension of how their data is used. So implicit permission is implied permission. So say for reviews that they ask you to give a review if you have bought their product or their service. So that is a form of implicit permission, that is implied. Explicit is what we do knowingly. Implicit is what is implied. So when we are buying a product or a service from somebody, then we are implying that it is implied that the brand who is selling the product or service can reach us to ask for feedback or other forms of things like that. So maybe even when you are purchasing things in Jumia, then brands might be reaching you out for reviews of their product. Opt-ins and opt-out, it's basically that checkbox, just like here it comes, we press it, opt-in, opt-out. So opt-in model requires consumers to authorize communication, ensuring a positive response. In contrast, opt-out models provide automatic permission participation with the option to unsubscribe, often leading to dissatisfaction and disengagement. So here the examples are mobile apps, so where people can opt in and opt out, and opt out model products and automatic participation with the option to unsubscribe, Even emails, newsletters also are opt-out model. Some of this one is for the tab. Some emails will have unsubscribe button here, right? So that is a form of opting out, opt out. So disengagement or either dissatisfaction, like you will be opting out if they are sending you too many emails or you're dissatisfied with their product or you no longer need them. Opt-in is considered the more ethical approach, fostering a sense of agency among consumers. The do anybody have any questions? Okay. So there's value-driven engagement. So value-driven engagement is at the heart of permission marketing. So where we are getting a value from something, just like in that LinkedIn, we saw that certain posts they are telling that they will send a free ebook in exchange of engagement. So when they will ask us to comment interested down below, and then when we say interested in the comment, they know our profile ID, they know us that we are interested in that thing, and then they will be sent in exchange of that, they will be sending us a PDF. So like a form of value. So that's a form of knowledge, right? So value-driven engagement is at the heart of permission marketing, focusing on providing consumers with content that meets their needs and expectations. So for those maybe who are, if you're trying to sell graphics design, say, so maybe you have a PDF of graphics design. So how to do graphic design? Or say if you are a graphics designer, and as a graphics designer, we all keep on needing many elements. So we download those elements from Google or from maybe other websites, source those elements, maybe call out stickers, maybe the Facebook, Instagram, and all those logos and all, right? So we can bundle it and then we can call it a graphics design bundle. And then we can say, comment interested down below, and then I will send you a 1000 elements graphics bundle. Those who are into video editing, in video editing, we have something called overlays. So if you are aware of it, there's light leaks, there are overlays, then there are animation overlays as well, then there are matte, pre pre-matted transparent background elements that we can just drag and drop in our composition, and then we can use it. So for video editing bundle also, we can create maybe 10 high quality or 20 or 100 high quality light leaks, comment interested down below. Then those who comment in that post, we send them the link of to how from where they can download that light leaks, and then we know that they are people who are interested in light leaks. So they might be graphics designers or they might be video editors who are looking for products like that, and then we can sell them products later on when we make. By understanding consumer preferences and behaviors, brands can deliver tailored messages, enhancing engagement and enriching the consumer experience. So the benefits are benefits of permission marketing is higher engagement rate because they are already interested in the product. So they are in line with our product or service, whatever niche we are doing, whatever value we are giving it to them. If it's product, maybe a catalog. If it's services, maybe how to do run their own business or something like that. So this leads to more clicks, shares, and conversions. If we just randomly market a product or service to a huge number of people, we are not sure what they are interested in. But when they are saying when that they are interested in a product, they have given the permission, then they also will be there also will be more interested in clicking through our funnel stages. I mean, so funnel are basically like steps, and they will share, and there will be more conversions. They are highly more, there's more probability that they will be buying that our product or the service. There's improved trust and loyalty. So since there's permission involved, they have given the permission. So of course there's this trust quotient. And then once they receive the what they expect from that brand or service, then they will respect that brand and service or that service provider for what it is, how it is, and there will be more loyalty. So they will tell to their friends also, friends and family about that brand whenever they need help. So this basically is empowering consumers. Like when consumers feel respected and valued, they are more likely to develop loyalty towards the brand. And this encourages them to repeat buy from that brand or mm, service provider. This also is compliant with privacy laws because in when like there's privacy laws is what is coming up like even Facebook had litigations. Facebook had problems. Mark Zuckerberg was pulled in court, and then there were people charging him, and then many applications, the CEOs, they have problems and issues with the international privacy laws, and that they are selling the information, selling user information, selling user data for profits and all those, which can be risky in several ways. So this again is will be like another big topic, which of course is not very in line with digital marketing. But then, as digital marketer, we have to know about this. And just to tell you about a little bit more about this, say every website, let's go to Jumia.ng, was it? Okay, every website will have something called privacy policy. They will have service policy, cookie notice, privacy notice, terms and conditions. See that this privacy notice. So every brand, they should have a privacy notice that will make them effective and compliant with the privacy policies. So this one is a privacy notice, provides information on how Jumia collects and processes your personal data when you visit or use our website, web like mobile applications, devices, da, 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 who we are, data we collect about you, contact details, demographics, payment information such as your credit card information and your billing address, information we automatically collect, generate, or obtain. They have everything. If you want to go through it, of course, you know the website, then you can go to the footer section, the extreme bottom section, and there you will find. It's called privacy policy. So every website has this. Every application has this. Data retention, legal rights, and all those. So, okay. So Uganda has Uganda Communications Commission and the National Information Technology Authority Uganda, NITA-U. So these are the authorities in Uganda. There are international authorities. There's a World Wide Web Consortium which oversees the internet. This though they are not um, like privacy checkers. They are not policy checkers like the native local governments. So for websites, it has to be compliant. When we are creating website, even our website has to be compliant. And when we are taking permission marketing, it aligns closely with these regulations automatically because we are seeking permission from the consumer. As obtaining consent before collecting and utilizing consumer data is a requirement. So we are taking consent from the consumers. So permission marketing is very compliant with privacy laws, like it's closely aligns closely with these regulations. But then even after that, we can do permission marketing. But when we are integrating permission marketing with something else, maybe email newsletters, maybe in websites and all, then as marketers, we should also know about the the various laws about privacy and all. So of course, when we are doing it for a big company, they will have lawyers and charter accountants who will be able to better guide with the system. So we don't have to worry about that. But then as marketers, it's good to know. We should be knowing maybe not every detail, but we should know that there is an authority which looks after the privacy laws. And also that our consumers' data are safe. Our data also is safe. So implementation. Okay. So email marketing, email and loyalty programs, how we can implement permission marketing. So email marketing is a form of permission marketing, email newsletters, like we had in the previous example. Okay, that have I have closed, but I think I am sure that you remember that. Offering consumers exclusive content, deals, and updates in exchange for their consent. Let's go again. So any random website, let's now call the, yeah, let's call the website development. This is some random website, Webflow, or maybe let's go to um, digital marketing agency, NP Digital, some global award winning this. So website uses copy, we can it goes by itself. Contact us to learn more, go down. Okay, they do not have email newsletters, I think. Okay, they have download this report. See, so this is again like sort of like a permission marketing itself, but then in a disguise. So they are giving a value, digital marketing industry roundup, July 2025, higher traffic, more citations in AI, all those. They have compiled it in a maybe in a good looking something and PDF or a PPT presentation and in exchange of this value that they are giving, download this report. They are asking my first name, last name, company email, website URL, monthly marketing budget, how much it is, and then phone number, and India's ISD have automatically come in here, like the yeah the code. So there's also that they have more things. So if they have this form, so uh, those people who need are in need of digital marketing, they can directly reach them, and then they will know that what they are seeking. They can call them up if they are interested to buy purchase for conversions and all. So this itself, it becomes like a lead generator. It's used for leads, right? So that's what it's written. Email marketing is a staple of permission marketing, offering consumers exclusive content, deals, and updates in exchange for their consent. So this is like an exclusive content that they are trying to sell in exchange of our consent and a lot of information. Loyalty programs also serve as an effective implementation, rewarding customers for their engagement. So loyalty programs we have in shopping malls, we have loyalty programs, we have cards, then maybe even in Jumia, maybe we will have. Amazon also has Amazon Pay Later and other programs like that where they give you a credit card or a certain amount of credit and discounts on top of that. They also have Amazon Prime, right? So those are forms of loyalty programs, which effective implementation, rewarding customers for their engagement, which not only encourages participation but enhances the overall consumer experience. Like in Amazon Prime, deliveries are faster and deliveries are free. And some products are sold in Prime earlier and things like that. So that enhances the overall experience. Personalized content strategies, utilizing data responsibly, brands can offer personalized content that resonates with consumers' interests and preferences. So when we are saying that in the example of light leaks in videos, graphics bundle for graphics uh, service service providers, and in this case, it's digital marketing industry roundup, right? So when we are giving them in here, so it's like very direct. They already know what they will already know when if somebody actually needs it, and if they download this report, they will know that okay, how many what company is his, how much is his what his budget is, and what challenges he's facing. It'll be like going to the doctors and then letting the doctor speaking to the doctor about the problems that we have, and the doctor will give us personalized treatment because every other person's illness will be different, right? So that's what it is. It's called like personalized content. So using data responsibly, when we have the data, brands can offer personalized content that resonates with consumers' interests and preferences. So brands can tailor their message and product recommendations. Amazon personalizes. Jumia also maybe personalizes. Um, so I have not used it, but then all most e-commerce it personalizes, and that's what we call algorithm when we talk about social media. That the algorithm is pushing certain content down, pulling certain content up. So there's algorithm is like doing most of the things. On YouTube, we get recommendations. On the Spotify, we get recommendations according to our taste of what genre of music we are listening. So that's what it is, personalized content. So brands can tailor their messages and product recommendations, leading to a more relevant and engaging marketing experience that motivates consumers to interact. So influencer marketing approaches. Nowadays we have influencer. So influencer marketing, those who follow a particular influencer, they are interested in that particular influencer's product. At least more than half of the followers are. And they are some maybe they like the way they create the video, some maybe like what they show in the video, and some maybe they are genuinely interested in the product and the services that they are talking about in that in their videos. And that's how like influencers basically are being the new marketers. So influencer marketing capitalizes on permission by using individuals who already have a trusted relationship with their audience. By collaborating with influencers, brands can authentically reach consumers who have consented to hear recommendations, thereby leveraging trust and driving engagement through relatable content that feels organic. So this also is user generated content, UGC, that's what it's called. We also have it in the later class. We'll elaborate it then. But then, for example, say a resort, a travel influencer. So a travel influencer reaches out the brand that I am a travel influencer with 1 million followers. I want to come to your place, and then, like, so they collaborate. Some they ask for uh, maybe free lodging, free food till the time they stay, and a certain amount of money. And sometimes brands also reach out to influencers who have a lot of followers, saying that we will pay you this much of money, or we will give you exclusive stay, exclusive food, come over to our resort, uh, create a video and then publish it in your page, so that their followers will be able to know about that resort, and the resort essentially will have more customers. So then there are also challenges, just like every rose has its thorn. So obtaining initial consent is still an issue, because we will have, say, in that comments section, we will have fairly less amount of people who will actually comment. Those who will comment will actually be 100% interested, and only then they are like doing it, but they may not buy it still. So initial consent, in this case, it's like too much for me. Like but to go through something, just put my email, download this report is more easier. If it's too much, then people gets little discouraged. So that's how even a funnel also should be created. So one of the primary challenges of permission marketing lies in obtaining initial consent from consumers who may be hesitant to share their information. So that's it. So consumers feel confident and comfortable with their decisions. So brands should ensure that. Avoiding over promotion. So that's like trying to oversell again and again. Over promotion can turn consumers away from brands that employ permission marketing, like in case of email newsletters. So if a person keeps on getting too many emails, then they will unsubscribe, and they might also spam that email sender as spam. They might mark it as spam. Then spam that email sender, any email from that email sender will go into spam and junk mails later on. So there should be a balance between delivering valuable content and avoiding inundating. So it's repeated same thing again and again. So it's like basically like redundant. So those things which you have already said, no need to repeat it again and again. With their promotional messages, which can lead to like they should deliver valuable content and they should not repeat their promotional messages again and again within a very short period of time. So they should also balance personalization and privacy. So when we are talking about privacy and personalization, like people will freak out if the messages are too personal. Like say for apps which uses our location data, there are many apps which uses our location data. Now say you go to some restaurant and then you get a message, hi, you are in this restaurant, have a good day. Then it'll be like a scary movie thing, like it'll be like a thriller movie, right? Like many people will like freak out. So there should be a balance between personalization and privacy, so that people also will feel safe in sharing information. Okay, so concluding today's class, permission marketing plays a pivotal role in modern marketing strategies. It emphasizes on engagement, creating stronger relationship between brands and consumers. So now consumers always had the importance, but then before brands were owning it, nowadays the power is shifting to the consumers, leading to increased loyalty and compliance with privacy regulations. As brands continue to navigate the digital landscape, adopting permission marketing principles will be fundamental to their success. So whatever lead is generated is genuine, and that genuinely interested people are following that brand and that service provider. Okay, that's it for today's class. If anyone have any questions, okay, many students have dropped out. Was it because of the internet? They are not interested in the class, like in the topic. Anybody? Any questions? Okay. Uganda does have a very fast internet network. Okay. Okay. So anybody any questions from today's class? Okay. Okay then.